A 4-year dispute between a former student and Oregon State University has come to rest this week. As KZI 9 News reporter Rhoda Kraus shows us, the university is paying up after a student newspaper accused it of violating First Amendment rights.
So it was a classic case of censorship.
The Liberty, an independent student newspaper on campus, says Oregon State University threw out its distribution bins back in 2009.
The problem was that Oregon State University didn't do this to any of the other newspapers on campus.
David Hacker, a lawyer defending the Liberty, says the paper thought it was being censored.
The paper says OSU took away its freedom of speech, so it fought back and filed a lawsuit against the university.
The matter really is not about freedom of speech.
OSU spokesperson Steve Clark says facility maintenance staff moved the papers without authorization from the university.
That's not how you treat things. We admit that that was done incorrectly, but it really, again, had nothing to do about content.
The university says it has policies about working with students to place publications around campus in designated areas.
Universities are all about freedom of speech, but even in a public space, you have to regulate for safety reasons in right-of-ways where things like newspaper distribution boxes should be placed.
But Hacker says the Liberty was working with OSU, so the paper filed a lawsuit against the university. On Wednesday, the case was formally dismissed after the two sides came to a settlement agreement back in January.
It was a great victory for student speech, not only for the Liberty, but really for all students at Oregon State University and students across the country.
OSU agreed to pay up after it lost the case in the U.S. Court of Appeals. $101,000, $1,000 to the student publisher, and the rest, $100,000, is going to the attorneys. In Corvallis, Rhoda Kraus, KZI 9 News.